So we are now at
The window, the famous window.
the very famous window.
Yeah, do you remember that one time when we did a show where we did transitions on the other side of the window? Or no,
It
we
was-
did an interview.
It was an interview, yeah.
And they were like working back and forth. It was funny.
Yeah, it was really funny. But now, as you can see, who is in the fishbowl?
The fishbowl? Is that called the fishbowl?
Yeah, in the fishbowl.
Oh, I got it. That's Liz. She's shooting an interview right now with the rest of the camera people. I see Brianna too, but you guys can't see Brianna.
Exactly. So we are talking about an interview while an interview happens, and then you're going to go see that interview.
Yeah, so we're going to introduce the interview that's being interviewed right now with Miss...
With Wiegand. With Mrs. Wiegand, the College Career Center director. So we can go check out that interview with Mrs. Wiegand over there.
Let's go. Now I can talk.
Hi, I'm Brianna Kelly here with Miss Wiegand talking about AP Potential Night. So what is AP Potential Night?
AP Potential is a web-based tool provided by College Board to help educators across the nation to identify students that might be successful in an AP class. So there are two functions that are coming up. There's going to be AP Potential Day, which will be February the 10th, where chosen 10th and 11th graders will be invited to meet AP teachers to discuss the different variety of AP classes out there. And then an invitation will go out for parents for February the 11th, 6:30 p.m. in the auditorium, called AP Potential Night, to talk about all things AP classes with the teachers, Mr. Brenner and myself.
Okay, and you said there was a tool. Is that like Naviance or like what kind of tool is that?
College Board does this magical mathematical computation that puts together different scores. So every October, the PSATs are given. So here at Norristown Area High School, we're very fortunate to be able to allow every 10th and 11th grader to take this test for free. The scores have come back, and College Board has created a tool to look at your different scores in the math section, the reading section, the writing section, and kind of compute a list and generate the list to the schools of kids that meet this potential of potentially being successful at an AP course here at the high school.
How do you know that you met the potential?
Well, I've run the list. It's approximately 100 students, 10th and 11th graders. They will be getting invitations to go to AP Potential Day to listen to the potential classes and meet the teachers, and the parents are invited to AP Potential Night to also meet the teachers and discuss the different varieties of classes out there.
And how do you know that you're on this list?
You'll get the invitation in the mailbox soon, and the invitation at home.
Okay, and these kids are chosen by what scores? Their regular scores or their
It's
PSATs?
the PSAT scores that this web-based tool has calculated for us. So it's based solely on PSAT scores. There are other ways to get into AP classes, clearly teacher recommendation, meeting the grade prereqs, but this is just another factor that has been created recently because there's been a strong correlation between PSAT scores and AP grades. When you take an AP class, you take the qualifying test that goes with it, and the score is between 1 and 5. So if you get a 3, 4, or 5 in your scores, you have a really good potential of submitting these scores to the college of your choice and hopefully getting college credit so that you walk into college with 15 credits, 18 credits. You might be able to skip general education courses and go right to level 2 courses. So at the end of the day, you save a lot of money. You're pretty much going to be guaranteed hopefully to graduate in 4 years. So there's many bonuses to taking AP classes.
Okay, and do AP classes give you credits for college?
No one can 100% say that it's just going to give you magically college credit, but more colleges are recognizing the value of AP classes. In general, an AP class here at the high school setting is supposed to mirror the rigor of a college course. So you might be in 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade, but in theory, you're taking a college course. And if you perform well, and by performing well, it's usually a 3, 4, or 5, in the exam in May, you could submit the scores to the college of your choice, and they will review the scores and make a decision whether or not they will accept or not accept that class. You actually could do that now. You can go on a website, and let's say you go to a school and you read, we'll only accept one English AP class. Well, then you can make the determination, okay, I'm going to submit my English 11 class versus my English 12 class because I got a bit of a better grade on that class. Another school might say, we'll take, 3 English classes. So every school has the right to make their own determination.
Okay, and what is the benefit of having an AP course?
There are so many benefits for having an AP course. Clearly, here in the College Career Center, we're very college and career driven, and I would say 80% of the students here say that they want to go to college. Well, one of the biggest factors of getting into college is your GPA and rank and the rigor of your courses. Well, the only way you get a higher GPA, a higher rank, and higher rigor is by taking AP courses, which is usually the highest classes that a high school can provide. So A, you are potentially getting into the college of your choice. B, scholarship merit money comes from higher GPA and rank. You also will be saving money if you can walk into college with 15 or 18 credits or semester under your belt. You could graduate in 4 years or maybe even less. You could skip the general education level 101 classes, skip right on to level 2 classes. So there are many, many benefits of taking AP courses.
Okay, how will this benefit you in college?
Well, same situation. In college, you can walk in. I actually knew of a student who walked in and was almost a sophomore status. So he almost got a year of college under his belt, and therefore that's a lot of book fees he doesn't have to pay for. He doesn't have to take tests, look for parking space, just all those benefits of finishing and getting to that degree quicker to go out and get that job of your dreams.
Okay, and why are we starting kids in 9th grade and 10th grade?
I agree that it appears that every year we seem to be starting a little bit earlier. I know of some school districts that allow kids in 9th grade to take AP courses, which is an astonishing age to be taking it. I think the reason is that nowadays any job that you get requires some sort of post-secondary training. Maybe it's college, maybe it's a technical school, but it requires you to go further than your high school diploma. And although maybe kids don't understand what college is, what they do understand is it's expensive. So one of the ways that you can hopefully prepare for college is to take a college rigorous course while in high school to sort of get a sampling, get your foot wet a little bit, but at the same time, you know that you potentially could be saving 3, 4, 5, 6 college classes already under your belt when you walk in. So just those two factors alone, I think, is a selling point for us to continue giving it to students at a younger age, and which we have been. We've really been, it used to be a junior or senior sort of a thing. Now we're letting sophomores do it. Who knows? Maybe here we will let 9th graders take it someday.
Okay, and just having this class, what other things can you do to become an AP student if you don't have the requirements?
Again, this is a web-based tool offered by College Board to help us identify students that maybe aren't identified in the traditional sense. The traditional sense of taking an AP course is that you would meet the qualifying, so maybe you need a 90 in your weighted honors class to go to AP English 11. Maybe if you don't have that 90, maybe your teacher can recommend you. So I think those are more the traditional ways. So if you're not on this list, that doesn't mean that you can't get into an AP class. This is just one particular tool that we're using, a free service through College Board. We're going to invite those 100 students to the presentation on February the 10th. We're going to invite those students and parents on February 11th just to educate the community more about what is AP and what is AP Potential.
Okay, and when should these students be expecting their invitation?
Well, I finished the invitation to the home today, so we're going to copy that, put some labels on it. I hope that it reaches the homes by February the 1st for a February 11th, and as far as the February 10th engagement, they'll definitely get a pass a couple days beforehand.
Okay, thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I hope that all students that are invited will take advantage of this great opportunity. We have great AP classes here, great AP teachers, and if you take the course, you are required to take the exam. And if money's an issue, we'll even help you pay for the course.
All right, well, thank you.
Test.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
Well, I'm Brianna Kelly here talking with Ms. Wigan about AP Potential Night. Now back to the Eagle's Eye.